Hi, welcome to the Braid Zone. Today I'd like to talk about curling hair. When I have a section of hair that I need to curl, you have a choice of big loose curls or tight little curls. If you want a softer, more natural look, you will just simply apply the curling iron to the hair, wind it up. As you're winding it up, there's a bunch of wisps, shorter hairs that are popping out. This is not going to be a perfect curl, and it's almost impossible to get a perfect curl when you're just simply curling the hair like this without product. Product is designed for a reason. It's designed to hold the hair in place. It's kind of like taking the difference between a businessman who's going to work and he grabs his shirt out of the dryer. It's clean, it's perfect, it's ready to wear. He goes to work and his business partner had his shirt starched. And we all know that the starched look provides a more professional look in the workplace. The same thing is true with a curl. If you want a more professional, tidy, crisp, tight, clean look, more polished, finished, groomed look, you're going to take less hair so that you can actually apply the heat appropriately. You want to make sure that the amount of hair that you're holding is going to receive the maximum benefit of heat that the curling iron can provide. You're going to spray down the length of that hair. Use your fingers to mold in place all those little wisps until the hair behaves like a ribbon. So you're creating a starched fabric ribbon. If you were sewing and you wanted to sew on the perfect piece of tiny thin fabric, it might help to starch it or iron it first. So this is what we're doing. We are preparing the hair to receive the heat to make the perfect tight crisp curl. Now, it's not a good idea to curl hair when it's wet. That's why we're not using gel. Gel is not going to make a stiff piece of fabric out of the hair for us to curl. Gel would take a really long time to dry, and even after it does dry, there's a good chance it won't really be dry. And when you apply the curling iron, it's going to steam and burn off that moisture. So when you know for a fact that this hairspray is dry, not only is it providing a perfect surface for you to curl on, it also, now the hair has this little bit of layer of protection. So you're no longer applying hair straight to a curling iron. You're now applying hairspray to the curling iron, and the hair is just behind that hairspray. So the hairspray is getting heated up first. It's a barrier, it's surrounding the hair, it's stiff product, and when you release this curl, the hairspray is now in the form of a curl, holding the hair in that form of a curl. The hair itself is also heated up and holding that shape as well, but you have a dual system happening here to help keep that curl. Even with the hairspray, this is going to last a lot better when it's cold. So you don't want to let this straighten while it's hot. You want to keep this curled until it's cold. So as you can see, the hair is kind of frizzy. There is wisps everywhere, shorter pieces, and this is natural, that's what hair does. Very few people just have long one-length hair. Those lucky few. We're gonna prepare this hair to receive the heat from the curling iron. give a little bit of protection. So to do this to an entire head of hair, obviously it would take hours. I clearly understand that. I'm not trying to pretend that this is a quick or easy process. I'm simply stating the fact. If you spray it first and prepare it, your end result is going to be more like a starched t-shirt than the employee showed up with it fresh out of the dryer. It's going to last better, it's going to last longer, it's going to last through dancing, it's going to last through a little bit of more bad weather. When she leans back against the seat of a car, it's less likely to cause an immediate frizz. So the man who's wearing a starched shirt, by the end of the day, his shirt is going to be more tidy and more neat than the man who just took his fresh out of the dryer. His is going to be a little more wrinkled and have a little more wear to it. Protect this curl until it's cold. If I was to just drop this, the gravity would work on it because it's hot, similar to a wet noodle. You're going to lose your curl. So protect it from the gravity until it's cold. So to get the perfect curl in your hair that is hard, cold, and will last the longest, you apply hairspray first to contain all those wisps. Hold it in place while it cools, and then once it's cold, you can set it free and you will have perfect ringlets that will last much longer than any of these other curls. And hopefully, even on the video, you can notice how there's a lot less frizz, a lot less wispies popping out. These are a soft, beautiful, bouncy curl. These are great for certain occasions. These are hard, crisp, tight, starched curls with almost no wisps. So if you're going for that clean, crisp look, use hairspray. If you're going for that soft, kind of tousled look, then don't use hairspray until everything's set free, and then you still want to go in after and apply hairspray just to keep it from completely straightening out over time. Thank you for joining us at the Braid Zone, and I love talking about curls with you. Feel free to come to our Facebook group and talk more about it with me. We'll see you next time.